sometimes when I change inputs, the stream just likes to crash for no reason. For no adequately explored reason. Okay, there we go. Camera should be in the right spot.
I'll bring up the chat.
It was updated again.
Oh, let's read the balance patches.
Resolve some issues reported by players after patch 4. Tidal dash and passion dash, reduced area of effect. Different league, Aphrodite normalized base power level. Courtyard Vista scene no longer states max number of chambers. Courtyard Vista scene no longer states max number of chambers, which could be misleading. Farthest chamber reached is still displayed. Huh, okay. Text clarification to the life drinker description.
Did Twitch make you watch another ad? I'm sorry.
Oh man, I wish I was seeing the revenue from those ads, dang it. Some gift events with the Olympians could play out of order.
Welcome back, Arturo. I'm glad you made it through the ad.
The struggle itself toward the heights is enough to fill a man's heart. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. Okay, so nothing much in terms of balance.
Aww. Duke is making some snoring noises.
What a silly dog.
Yeah.
Woo! The frames.
So the cube, there's a step where you need a yellow cross. Okay, interesting. But I already had it. So I basically skipped a whole step. That's really lucky, wow.
Nice. Okay, so the second and third hits on the sword do more damage. Now it does 10, 20, 30 instead of 10, 10, 10, which means from the back it'll do a lot of damage. So let's...
I love that Santa emote.
Let's get a lot of quick temper, because dashing and attacking with this is really good.
I have no more darkness.
We don't care about deep pockets. We want shadow presence and quick temper, because those are really good. Avenging gain is not so great, so could get
That's beyond my means.
not a real good use of our... Might as well start with 10 more coins than just get like 27 health over the course of the entire run.
Right.
Less prattle, more battle.
Me right now,
Boyo.
Okay, and then we're gonna take... Let's try
I
and
love
get
roguelikes because there's so many ways to be good at it.
let's try and get an Aphrodite boon.
Let's go on a journey.
Yeah, you
Through
can
the
kind of just
underworld.
do whatever you feel. Alright, what do we got? Nice, a Daedalus hammer. So your attack is a single chop, so it deals 400% damage. I found that's not actually very good. 300% damage to armor is amazing.
Use this. Trying to get through. Get those coins.
Golden pot.
It's so satisfying to see the cube I solved next to me. Wow, it's like a physical manifestation of your accomplishments. That is really cool.
That pushes people away a whole lot now.
Yeah.
They changed that.
I'm proud, says Arturo. You should be. 18 keys. We only need 6 more to get... Is it Olympian's Pride?
Come and get it.
Olympian's Favor, I think. I think there's Olympian's Favor and God's Pride.
Oh, that's why. I scramble them. Normally when I'm tired, I take it apart and reassemble it. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that you could even do that with a plastic Rubik's Cube.
Oops.
You've had a brush with Megara the Fury, haven't
It's
you?
Aphrodite in all her
Oh, I know
beauty.
a thing or two about that one. Though lately we Olympians no longer mingle with those living in the underworld. You're the only exception.
Oh, she's making me feel so special.
Yep. It's difficult since it's cheap, says Arturo. Yeah, I'd imagine you would have to be really careful.
Passion Dash is actually really good with the sword, since you have to be close. So dashing towards someone will make them weak.
Hmm.
Come over here. So weakened enemies right now just do they just do less damage if they hit me. But if we get a second Aphrodite boon, it has the chance to be
Thank the
a
gods.
boon that says weakened enemies take more damage from your attacks,
I see.
which is amazing.
You want those stacked ones. Arturo says, I'm getting a new one because sometimes the corner twists. And with the new cube, I'm getting you can grab the corner and twist it back easily. I'd imagine that if you want to solve Rubik's Cube quickly, you need a high quality Rubik's Cube.
You're late. You should have listened.
All we can do is power up the Passion Dash. Let's do it.
Let me have it.
What if they're gonna change that animation? Because it's pretty weird.
By my birthright.
Just the like thing slamming down on you. It doesn't really make much sense.
Yeah. Tartarus. Here we go. Grenade dudes. Those hearts. Man, I love Aphrodite. Arturo says, give me an ad for bits, Twitch. Pray to the Twitch gods. Good luck. As we
Nice.
pray to Poseidon.
Finally!
We have a gift for you.
Uncle Poseidon, it's been excellent to know you, sir, so please,
He's
this
so
is for you.
formal. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I am positively moved by your affection, little nephew. Though I think I've just the thing for you in turn. Here, I took
That
some fruit
watery voice is perfect for him.
I was just thinking that.
I thank you, Uncle.
Who voices Poseidon?
First, the elder brother Hades must have tried to poison you against us lot. I can imagine it clear as water, nephew.
Clear as water.
Proud that you've resisted his undoubtedly most twisted words.
Yeah, we see through Hades now. After he lied to us about who our mom was our entire life.
Storm Shot is really good. We're gonna take Epic
Makes
Storm
some
Shot.
waves.
That's very, very good.
That's how you Poseidon, huh? Says Arturo. This is their rendition of Poseidon. There's stuff that they kind of leave out about the gods, because most of the gods do terrible things in the myths. So some they leave in and some they don't.
Yeah, those explosive shots are pretty good.
Ha, boom.
Yeah, that's kind of an
Yeah,
enormous range.
that's a little nice.
Oh yeah, isn't
pretty
this the one that
tasty.
says Your cast damages foes. Oh, now it just says damages foes in an area. It used to say in a small area.
Yep.
And then have that.
Yep. Large area. Let's get some money.
Truly are an idiot, aren't you?
I haven't learned much about Greek mythology, says Arturo. It's pretty fascinating. The gods are mostly terrible, but they also do good things sometimes.
Idiots.
Okay, well, that spent a little bit of my health. But I've got some stuff now. Let's go to the shop.
Here we go.
Can't buy a boon if it's there, but maybe we could buy something else.
Piss off.
Darn.
I can't.
That's too bad. Did you say piss off to Charon?
What? He said, I can't.
Oh. You said piss off to someone.
I don't think I did. Did I?
Yeah.
Huh.
Should be useful.
Maybe it's just something I say when I swing my
Another
sword.
thing that's confusing about the Greek mythology is that relationships between the gods are sometimes inconsistent.
Here we go.
Sometimes they're like, oh yeah, they're sister-brother. Other times they're married. It's weird.
Wait, really? I thought you meant just like
And sometimes they're
sometimes
both.
friendly.
Oh, not in this game. In this
No,
game,
I-
they're always friendly.
I mean, wait, is there an actual... Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure Zeus and Hera are siblings and also married.
Right, but that's not inconsistent. That's completely consistent.
Let me check. There can be inconsistencies in
Dang
Greek
it, I'm losing a
mythology,
lot of health.
so... In a lot of old mythologies,
Oh, this is a
there's
survive
multiple
room.
stories. Oh, yeah.
Whoops. I didn't even need to be killing these guys.
Guess you just want that extra money.
I shall deal with you later then.
Now to collect.
Wow.
Let's see what's in here.
Move a little faster. Wish I could afford that heal.
There's different versions of Hercules stories, for instance.
Right, but that's not... Okay. Never mind. I'm not gonna push it.
Maybe I can find an example. I'm gonna read while having your stream in the background, says Arturo. How cool.
Sweet. I
That's really
promise
nice
not
of you.
to scare you. Or I promise to warn you if I'm gonna scare you.
You shouldn't have crossed me. The underworld's power.
Oh, that's right. I forgot
Where
the
to?
Wii. I actually do have an HDMI adapter he could use. Sorry, we're talking about my dad.
Yeah.
My dad's a great guy.
Yeah.
My dad could also totally beat up your dad.
Jeez.
You're gone.
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Here I come, says Arturo. Which one is that? Is that...
That's one of the first ones.
Okay.
Might be like number 2.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause the Sorcerer's Stone is the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I read them when I was in 5th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not all of them, of course.
They weren't all out then.
Yeah. Nice.
The power
Now we
of
can
the gods.
upgrade that storm shot that's been treating us so good.
In your favor yet.
It's the third one, says Arturo. Chamber of Secrets is the second.
Ah, yes.
Die.
Okay, so here's some inconsistencies. Aphrodite is sometimes said to be born from the sea, and sometimes it's said to be born from Zeus and Dione. Clymene either has 6 parents, or possibly the name references 6 people.
That is pretty funny.
Here's a big old family tree.
I have a stepdad, and my real dad's getting me probably Smash Ultimate.
Oh,
If it hasn't sold
hopefully-
out, but probably has. Anyway, reading.
Hopefully, Arturo.
Yeah.
I wish you the best of luck.
Darn. I'm just.
Sorry that
Lot of stuff.
I made a claim with no evidence.
It's okay. Yeah. Darn. There's like nothing I can buy from the shop. I didn't get any gold this run.
Anyhow, let me read at 4:30, says Arturo. This is the first boss in Hades. Her name is Megara. In lore, she's Hercules' wife, I believe. But not in this game. She's a very bitter lady. She's not the biggest fan of us. Though we have been trying to butter her up by giving her gifts. Specifically, ambrosia. The food of the gods. The
Oh.
drink of the gods. Maybe we can fight in Smash, says Arturo. Hopefully.
Yeah.
That would
awesome.
be really cool. You guys are addicting, says Arturo. Aww. Well, I'm glad we could keep you company. Duke definitely wants to keep you company. He's a good boy. Duke is our biggest asset to our stream.
That's why if you sub, you get an emote of him.
We could just have him stream all day. Sleep in front of the camera. Perfect stream.
Where's my ammo? There's one. Okay.
Oh. In case you're wondering what this game is, Arturo, it's made by a company called Supergiant Games. They're really a very small company, and they make really high quality games like this one for an affordable price. This one isn't completely finished yet, though. Sometimes that's more obvious than other times.
Got her.
Nice job, Alex.
I keep thinking that's the same as the death screen. I hate it.
Yeah, it is
Maybe make the
confusing.
background white or something.
Yeah, they should do it white or something. Vigrey says, I only need to beat 73 more quick play matches, beat a few more legendary spirits, and do the World of Light challenges until I have all the challenges beat.
Wow.
Wow. Arturo says, I don't have to read that many pages. I did the math to calculate how many pages I need to read to finish the book in 15 to 17 days. Since I need to return it in 21 days. 26 pages a day. 26 pages a day is not bad, says Vigrey. Arturo says, yeah, the book doesn't even have pictures.
There we go. Now we have all the keepsakes.
Poseidon's is finally ours. Did you ever read the Percy Jackson series, Arturo? I mean, I guess if he doesn't know anything about Greek mythology, he probably hasn't. Not like it's an accurate representation of Greek mythology.
There we go. No way.
Vigrey says the book I recently finished has pictures in it, but it's also a bit of a challenging read. Let me guess, it's like some technical book about software.
Rude.
Well, being a nerd is a good thing. I got into reading just this year. Arturo says no, not Percy Jackson. It's definitely a corny book series. Very silly. Very, very goofy.
Next island.
Vigray says, nope. It's just a book trying to define what consciousness is in terms of math, art, and music. I think I might know what book you read.
Wow, they hit me 3 times in a row. Wait, why am I not using that?
Okay, does this book refer to self-referential strains a lot? Yes, GB! Yes, I knew it was that book, Vigray. I knew it. I knew it. I love that book too, Vigray. You would love GED, Vigray. Strange loops indeed. One eternal round. That book changed my life. I mean, I didn't understand all of it for sure.
This is absolutely going to be good for me.
It's pretty interesting.
I think they fixed the stuff not displaying bug.
Oh, good. Now you can actually see what you're accepting.
In the name of Hades.
Poor
Please give me
Aphrodite.
that.
Oh, Arturi,
No.
alright. The thing about GEB is that, like,
Strength and beauty.
I'll, like, start a chapter and, like, think I know what's going on, and then by the end of the chapter, I'm like, nope, I didn't understand a thing. I like the musical references the best. In case you're wondering what GEB stands for, it's Gödel, Escher, and Bach. Escher is the dude that drew those cool visual loops. And Bach, of course, is the one that has those strict musical formulas in his music. Oh, Vigray's already typing that. Oh, is Brain Games a YouTube series?
Oh no. Sorry, if you had to say, without looking at the screen, what's going on right now? Because I fear you haven't looked at the screen in the past, like, 5 minutes.
No, I've been watching. I've clearly been watching because I started describing Gödel, Escher, and Bach and didn't realize Vigray was already writing that. Gödel, Escher, and the Bach actually would be a fine book for you, Arturo, if you don't read all of it at once. Just, like, read one chapter at a time.
Yay.
Oh, very well then, little Hades. Uncle's going to let you off the hook this time. Just mind your manners next we meet.
Huh? We gave you Ambrosius, Poseidon. Come on. I don't actually know who Gödel is anymore. I forgot. I read that book a long time ago. I need to reread it and actually try to understand it.
Oh my god, we could go straight to another Trial of the Gods between these two.
That's amazing. Oh, right. He's a logician.
I'm gonna do it.
The incompleteness theorem. Yeah. What's the exact phrasing of the incompleteness theorem? I don't want to butcher it.
The gods want me to choose. In the name of Hades.
The incompleteness theorem states that no consistent system of axioms whose theorems can be listed by an effective procedure is capable of proving all truths about arithmetic of natural numbers.
Might understand?
In other words,
Mistake there, little Hades. Just you watch.
I don't know how to explain that. Dang, I'm not a good teacher. Yeah. it's a
Oh, wow,
pretty.
did I
The
really-
math sections
wow.
are pretty dense to understand, at least for me.
Okay, well, not a lot of health lost. And for 2 boons, it's worth it.
Yeah, math statements that are true. Some math statements that are true can't be proven. That's a good way to summarize it.
Why don't you run along?
Run along.
Mm-hmm.
He is such an uncle.
Go for it, Arturo. You go look into it. Honestly, that's the kind of book that you probably want to own because you'll like start it and then you'll be like, what? And then you'll leave it away for a few months and then you'll open it again and be like, okay, it's starting to make a little more sense. I never really fully understood it when I read it. I feel kind of bad now. I loved the book, but I didn't get it.
Let's go to the shop. See if there's any health or something we can buy.
Something I can use.
Yep.
Delicious health.
Not the Hydra next.
That's
Should buy the
better.
health. It's a lot of health.
Let's get out of here. Am I interrupting something?
Oops.
You kill me, I kill you.
Ooh, that was a cool statement. Oh my gosh. Vigre, my sisters memorized the conversation between the tortoise and Achilles for a talent show. I'm not sure many of the students they performed it for understood what the heck they were talking about. It's really funny.
$265 on that cast. Ain't bad.
It's funny as one guy is just like, you're not making any sense. And the guy's like, what? I'm making perfect sense. You're the dumb one.
I gotta get rid of these blue crystals.
Yeah. They keep buffing everybody else. The tortoise is such a hilarious character. Smash
Okay,
him.
there we go.
Didn't think so.
It's tempting. Chest.
Mm.
I don't know where any of my ammo is. There's one. Oh, the other 2 are out in the lava. See if I can.
Nice.
And then that one.
Arturo says, sometimes I would look at my hands and be like, how do I see? And look into perspective and get existential. It's weird.
We have a present problem.
One of the things that's kind of interesting to do is to, instead of looking someone in the eyes, look at them like at their mouth or at their ears, because our eyes are what we associate with our consciousness, but you can disassociate that for a little bit, for a short period of time. Messes with your brain.
Who's going to
Very
clean
not
all
bad.
this up?
Ooh, 85 coins.
Okay. Now, I would love to have critical hits on something, but I don't think I don't know what I could get it on. I think I can't, so let's go get money.
Get me out of here.
Get me out of here.
Vigre says, are either of you two older than me out of curiosity?
Try again.
Well, yes, Arturo, you would probably not be older because you're a 6th grader, but Alex is closer in age to you than I am. Still not as old as you, though.
Yeah, I'm 22. Right?
Yes, dear. I forget how old I am too sometimes. becomes less and less important how old you are the older you get. Dang, why am I the old one in the groups now, says Vigray. Don't even worry about it, man.
Here's another good question for you. Where is my ammo?
Where did the ammo go?
There's one in the behind the pillar. I saw it like glowing faintly.
Arturo has a goal to use advanced vocabulary words. Excellent. Books are a very good source of learning advanced vocabulary, so reading is a great hobby to have. Unfortunately, since I learned a lot of my vocab words from books, I would learn it without knowing the pronunciation and I'd pronounce words wrong. Better to do that young though, because adults are more likely to correct you when you're young.
Good enough.
Yeah, when you're old enough, if you mispronounce something, every adult in the room is just like, what an idiot.
Yeah, it's too bad. Some people are straightforward enough to be like, actually it's pronounced this way. I still pronounce roulette, roulette in Russian roulette.
Roulette.
Yep. I still do that from time to time because I read Russian roulette before I ever said it out loud. Tiger says I'm used to being the youngest person in every group I know.
Let's see if
Darn
you can
forward
make some
progression
sense.
of time and people being born all the time. Game FAQs is a good place to get your vocab and spelling corrected instead of getting answers to gaming questions. Yeah, online wikis and online forums will do that.
Good old game facts.
Ooh, the lava didn't actually hit you.
Yeah.
Arturo says, so what you're saying is that I should change my way I look at someone and look at their eyes or mouth because or feet or mouth because we tend to look in the eyes to so fittingly to know how complicated perception is. I think that was a well-formed sentence, Arturo. Could use a little tweaks, but I understood it. Alright, just 5 more seconds. And goodbye.
Enough.
Yay.
There we go.
You used 2 words that we learned. Good enough.
Okay.
There's lots of little experiments you can do like that.
Well, these aren't the ones I wanted to upgrade. I wanted to upgrade my shot, but we could upgrade my attack damage. Yeah. That's fine.
I'm grateful for this.
I'm apparently grateful for that.
He's a thankful boy. At Vigray, I'm used to being the shortest in any group. I'm so short.
This is sad.
It takes a while for guys to hit their growth spurt. Gotta be patient.
How goes it later?
Bone Hydra next.
Cheers, mate.
Storm Shot. There we go.
He's so British. Vigray says, I say don't worry about this stuff too much at your age. Nothing you assume about life now will be consistent with what you assume life out of high school. Then you hit mid-20s and everything you think about life will be wrong again. Annoying how that works.
I've
One
got
of- oh, sorry, go on.
I've got 3 levels of Death Defiance. Got a good shot.
Nice.
Big one.
Time to fight the current final boss of this game, the Lernian Bone Hydra. And that is actually taken from Greek mythology, yes.
Well, the Lernian Hydra anyway. But Bone Hydra is
Oh,
because Hercules killed it.
Ah.
Here it is, spitting poison, as
So
it does.
now it'd be dead.
Yep.
I think the benefits of reading texts that are advanced are that you start to feel a little more comfortable with challenging yourself, and it's not a bad thing to not understand something. So, you get comfortable not knowing things. Not necessarily having all the evidence to back up what you believe yet. It takes a little while. I still don't feel that way. Oh. Ah, his projectiles can't hit you here. You can see the effects of Aphrodite's work. One more.
Wow, there's an invisible lava pool there.
Oh, well that's annoying. At least we can attack him again. Vigra says I was short.
Ah! Man, when
Oh.
those hit you, you have a small window where you can dash, but other than that, it like blocks out your dashes.
Oh. Dashing is so important in roguelikes.
Yeah.
Grew a foot during summer
What?
vacation and became 6'2". That is quite the summer vacation. It's difficult to deal with those projectiles.
Yeah, it's especially difficult when you can just do them in sequence like that. Oh, darn.
Your 6th grade teacher states that a lot of students are under level. I hope that I do that in like a positive way and not you guys aren't doing well enough. I mean, sometimes you need to hear you're not doing well enough so you can improve, but you need to be encouraged to do a good job and not like threatened to do a good job.
Oops. Darn, I just lost one of my ammo like for a long time. Oh, those are... Oh! I just understood a vital part of this boss fight. When they shoot those little eggs, I thought those were like fireballs and I was avoiding them. They're eggs that are hatching these little skeleton guys.
Oh. Okay. Well, that makes more sense. Let's get these other guys. Viger makes a good point. That literacy can help you identify bias and understand that not everything in a book is accurate. Not everything in a book is true. Gotta evaluate that for yourself. Still impervious because of that dang Hydra head. Alright.
See? He
Yeah.
can combo you. That
Yes, he
sucks.
can.
At least I finally understand what's making all the bad guys come.
Not every person enjoys learning for the sake of learning. That's not necessarily terrible, as long as they're open-minded. Well, at least you got to combo him.
How many death defies? Just one. Just
Yeah,
one left.
just one left. Oh, it's these.
Yeah, those are instant, by the way. I have to be in front of him to hit him, and they instantly appear in front of him. I can't avoid them. My only option is just to do that.
What's he impervious there?
Oh, you know, because he's like slightly in the air or something. Oh no, because he had started this phase, but he hadn't started it yet.
Right. Oh, you like
I'm
drawing
dead?
comics?
I had a death defiance though.
Oh.
I must
Did
have
it
used
use it up instant? Yeah, I don't know.
That boss is impossible.
Oh,
It's
that
very
stupid
difficult.
Hydra.
Also, I didn't get the Aphrodite damage thing that I was looking for all game.
Aww.
They won't catch me sleeping on the job again.
Really, Hypnos? Really?
He said they won't catch him.
Oh, good point.
It's locked.
Quit meddling back there.
Viger says, I'm glad kids in school are still making comics. It's hard to figure out what kids these days are doing when I'm not a kid anymore. Friendly doggos.
Cerberus is overjoyed to have received such a delicious treat.
Aww.
There's a good boy. Thought you'd like that.
Uh-huh. Just giving your dog ambrosia.
Yay.
Nice.
Such foolishness as yours I scarce can comprehend.
Love you too, Dad. We don't even have a response to that.
Nix and Meg are talking.
Who else is
Yes,
there to
happy
be depended
doggo
on?
Vigray.
Although I urge you also to look inwardly, daughter. How you approach your work is vital to the end result.
Thank you for the advice, Nix. I don't know what I'd do without you. Or what this house would be if not for you.
Aww,
Not my
I don't think I've
business.
ever heard her be affectionate like that before.
What are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about?
They ain't gonna
See
tell
how fast
you.
I can go? See how I can make streaks come out of me even though I don't move? Isn't that cool?
Zag, I really don't think they are into that. I think they're kind of focused right now.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, Meg's gone. Bye-bye, Meg.
3 more keys until I can get the thingy.
We're gonna switch up what your points are in?
Yeah. Oops.
Let's go with this one.
Alright, we're gonna do that dash power casting. So no more shadow
Arturo
presence.
is lolling at you.
Can't do that. I have no more
Alright, so we gotta
darkness.
get quick temper. Greater reflex would be nice. I don't really need as many arrows, but there's really nothing else to put it in.
We can't do that yet.
Can you even see Duke? Oh yeah, you can kind of see Duke.
It's no use.
That's kind of funny.
Can't afford that.
Could start with 50 coins instead.
Didn't work. I need more darkness.
I need more darkness. I'm not angsty enough. If I get more darkness, maybe then my dad would love me. Guess that was a bit too dark.
You're a goof.
You're the one zipping and zagging into walls.
I don't remember doing that.
I recall very vividly you doing that.
I don't think that was me. I think you're thinking of somebody else.
Oh. Oh. Arturo says, yeah, I have a lot for the future and people tell me not to worry. Oh, you like think a lot for the future? I learned that it's true, but I can't relax for too long and cruise the whole way. I think people have different levels of neuroticism, and I definitely had high neuroticism as a kiddo. It gets better as you get older, though. And you also get to prove yourself by showing what you can do over and over again.
Whoa.
Hi, Skelly. Shoot him up.
I can't talk to him.
I know you're out there, Mother.
Miss you, Mom.
So now just as far this chamber reached 27. So yeah, they must think they must
Darkness.
have been talking about how people thought that 27 was the end, like
Right.
it would actually end there, and you would win, which is not what happens.
You're going to love it on Olympus, little godling. The air is
Godling.
beautiful and brisk, the gardens lush, the feasting plentiful. Why, it must be the opposite of everything to which you are accustomed.
Well, you're right about that, Aphrodite. But I don't think we're
Tell
really
you what
gonna
I'd
look,
like to feast
look for
on.
our mom there.
Let's try Shadow Shot. Oh, it's like a shotgun in front of me now. Interesting. Hardy got hit. Whoops.
I'm curious what kind of computers you're talking about, Vigray. That focus on wave functions. Ouch.
That guy was fast.
Over there.
Certainly not quantum computers. Freaking quantum computers! But quantum computers, the moment you observe one end, you've corrupted the data. how can we get quantum computers to actually be feasible? I know that they've created quantum computers, but
All clear.
we have that constant issue.
Look who.
Woohoo! Bye bye. It makes a little sound if you do collect the gold, instead of it just automatically getting absorbed into your
Nope.
money.
That's the sound it makes always.
Oh, I see. We don't get specific values from quantum computers. We utilize the superposition wave function to do computations that bias the correct answer when we look at the answer in the end. Oh, I see.
Surprise.
So you basically use statistical truths to make quantum computing possible and useful to you. That's really cool. Oh, that's cool, Arturo. I'm glad you're exploring your creative side.
Okay, so we want keys. We want to unlock that God's Pride.
That's right.
Come.
So nice that the bow pierces now.
Shooting that love. That's fun.
Simple.
Simple.
If anything, some parts of animation are just tedious. Some of it requires just a complex knowledge of programs, and then another part is just like doing it over and over and over. Sometimes I think editing just feels like that. Just tedious, like replaying all of a content and clipping it. Changing it if you have the time.
Let's settle
Killed
down.
himself.
Guess he was
the
just
agenda.
done?
Point blank shot. Your attack charges instantly, but deals 20% less damage.
You can do all sorts of animation in boring and painstakingly long processes. The programs just make it faster and easier to do. Very true, I agree.
Rapid shot actually.
Very good.
So now I don't charge the arrows anymore. They do a little less damage, but I don't have to charge them. I wonder if that's going to be better. Gotta say, it's pretty good.
Get rid of him. Well, that was an angry sentiment.
Look what I found.
And that's a lot of moolah.
Nice Poseidon.
What kind of upgrades does he give you?
Lots of stuff that pushes enemies back.
With all that water.
Yeah, I'd love to get that on my special right now. So that I can just be like, no!
No pushback yet. They're talking about making websites. Code.org is fun. So is Scratch. Oh, let's get the bombers. One down, one to go. Till the next wave.
No, there's no other wave in this room.
That's nice.
Anyone
Yeah.
else?
No golden pots.
Doesn't look like it.
Bye bye.
So you've already
That's
heard
true,
enough
I agree.
of the
There's always
unit.
just
Understandable.
pre-formatted
Let me
websites.
add a little something to all that.
One thing I would caution you, Arturo, is that it's nice to be quote unquote above average, but there's a lot of averages to be above. Physical fitness, artistic skills.
What
And
Soraya's trying to
book
say is,
smarts.
no matter how good you are, you aren't good enough.
There's always gonna be people better than you. Okay?
See how she didn't deny it?
There is always gonna be people better than you, but the important thing is that you're self-improving, and I think that's already what he's prioritizing, so it's meaningless. But just remember that the other people in your grade are focusing on things too. They just might be not on the same things you're focusing on.
Also, I would like to clarify that that was a joke.
Oh, that's the video that you were going to send us about. Oh, cool. I remember being obsessed with trying to complete things as fast as possible growing up. And yeah, that got me ahead for a short period of time, but it's not necessarily the most sustainable thing. Ooh, get him. Nice.
Yeah, that shotgun shot is really good.
Suffer in darkness. Oh, just 2 more keys. You'll be able to unlock that.
Yay. And I'll have something to put more points into.
The louts. Get to the louts. Sounds like you've already got your priorities straight, Arturo. Not that they'll always be the same, but having them is a good first step. Oh, the trap. Not the trap.
It's not even that I didn't see the trap either, I just got the angle wrong in the control stick.
Oh.
No.
Oh yeah, they
Bunch of
clearly show the
garbage.
choices now.
Yeah, which is so nice. And in fact, I think we're gonna go for that, because I definitely want that Aphrodite loyalty boon.
The gods want me to choose.
So let's do it, come on.
Love you, Aphrodite. And she loves us back.
Nope. Is it gone? I mean, it still must be in the game. I don't think they said they removed anything.
Arturo's like, I know there is better than me, but I learned to not really compare and say I'll never be that good. It'd be more like I'm going to practice to be as good. Unlike Hermione. You know my favorite Hermione quote? We could be killed. Of course. Expelled.
Given the choice there, little Hades. But don't you ever bet against this horse.
You made him mad. Now they're gonna have pushback.
Nope. And they're gonna slide forward like that. Like I used to be able to.
Slippy. By grade, people my age don't have experience playing the NES or SNES. Alex played on those consoles though, I think.
A little bit.
Were they the first consoles you played on?
No, that was the PlayStation 1. My grandma had an NES.
I can't stay angry. Let us call all that unpleasantness back there water under the bridge. What say you, nephew?
Love you, Poseidon.
You would say that, Poseidon.
Water under the bridge, indeed.
Let's make some waves, right, Uncle?
Nice. Slip slide. Slip and slide. I loved slip and slides as a kid, but I always got injured using them. Can buy a gift.
Okay, well I guess the only thing I would want is the more max health.
Cheers, mate.
Nice.
We're kind of weak for fighting Meg, but here goes nothing.
Oh, hello.
I'm back again, and I'll keep coming back.
Love you too, Meg.
Then we share
Sorry, I've
that.
said that 3 times now. I just have a lot of love right now. We're literally spraying love arrows. Call us Cupid.
No, it's not my arrows that are love infused. It's my daggers.
Ah. You're like a more metal Cupid. Gonna eat. See ya. Have some good food, Arturo. I agree with you, Vigre. It's very challenging to be quote-unquote successful. But having a love of learning and learning all you can pays off in mental wellness, I think. To some degree. Maybe not emotional wellness, but at least mental wellness. Stop following me.
Yeah, I got her in infinite loop. I think I should have double dashed there to keep her there.
Yeah.
That would have been very profitable.
Nice job getting Mag.
Was easy. This new no charge arrow is amazing, even though it comes with a damage penalty. Oh, check it out. When you shoot the shot, he just stays there.
Oh. It's pretty funny.
He's like, yeah.
Looking cool, Zigzag Boy. Discovery is also good and tends to be a better teacher than just learning. True, more and more schools and teachers are trying to facilitate discovery instead of just learning. Very difficult to do, but worth it.
Hey Vigre, if your local high school offered you to teach a class on cartridge making,
Huh?
would you do it?
Oh my gosh. I don't know, maybe you'd rather teach cryptography.
Let's see.
I guess your current one's really good for arrows, though. You
Yeah.
gonna keep it? Viger says they wouldn't let me. I quit the high school in a dramatic fashion that caused half of the teachers to quit in protest. Did we hear this story already?
I don't think we have.
That sounds very dramatic. We
I'd
should have filmed that.
Love to hear that story.
May I help you?
Hello, Bomberman.
Who's next?
Yeah, that's so good. Just be like, nah, get off.
Alright, here it is. The principal, who is not the superintendent, refused to do anything about physical harassment. So I quit the school, and a bunch of teachers were on my side. The principal then decided to lie about why I quit school and claimed that I threatened to harm people. Well, that's awful. That man sounds like he has no self-respect.
And you didn't tell us this amazing story until now?
That's awful.
I mean, that's awful. But that's a cool story.
Yeah. Wow, the principals I've met have all been really good. Some of them have not been super tough on bullying, which is unfortunate, but at least they're honest about their shortcomings most of the time. Some schools are at the opposite end of the spectrum, where they'll suspend people who were physically assaulted as well as the assaulter. Like, where is the logic in that?
Oh yeah, because you were in a fight. Zero tolerance policy, man.
They were a victim.
Zero tolerance, Raya.
It sucks.
Zero.
And then there's other schools that won't suspend anyone, even if they physically assault someone, and that's awful. You got your GED that summer, Vigre? Yeah. There you go. I almost chose not to graduate from my high school because they were requiring me to take an additional PE course at their high school, because I was taking courses at the community college, and I said, I've taken more PE courses at my community college, and they're like, no, they don't count, you have to take it here. And so I was like, I ended up taking an early morning PE course just to get my degree, but I was like, why not just count the ones I've taken at community college? It's really dumb.
Let's get
Hated
this last
that
key.
PE course. I like physical fitness, but I don't like all PE courses.
I hate that when I'm pushing them away, they still track me.
Oh.
Like, if they started an attack and I push them away, they can turn mid-attack and still get me.
Time for the next wave. Aw, you've shown them your love. The principal claimed to the local newspaper, this is a town of 2,000 people where everyone gossips about everything, that I wouldn't be able to function in the community intellectually without a high school education. I went to the newspaper a week later and solved a Rubik's Cube blindfolded for them and calculated what day of the week lands on to show them I'd be just fine intellectually. It was kind of annoying, but entertaining. I was the first protest dropout at that school, so the town needed details. 24th key. Nice. Now you can unlock that.
That's amazing, Vigray.
That is really cool. You got to redeem yourself. I went to a high school where the graduating class was like 500 people.
Survival
So
room.
a little different.
Past your curfew, boy.
Same layout, survival room as last time.
Don't worry, Zigzag. You got this. Half the town still hates me.
Well, you know what they say, Vigray, and I think it's especially true in this case. Haters gonna hate.
It's true.
I love that lava made a lava pool on the lava. Did you see that?
I didn't.
Yeah, those little
It's just
lava
like a
pools that happen.
lava bubble. Oh no! Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah, there's another one. But this one was entirely on the lava.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Goodbye.
Useless.
They think I'm a smartass, and to be fair, I kind of am one.
She has a knack for trouble. So let's just stay focused here.
She's not a fan Aphrodite, huh?
Time to hunt.
Time to reap.
Time to reap.
Something I can
Time
use.
to sheep.
Why not?
What does Reaper say when he's going to bed? Time to sleep.
Yeah.
Let's stock up.
Nice. I'm gonna
Should be
be.
useful. The might of Athena. Thank the gods.
I'll take that, Charon.
Course is set.
Is it really an image of burger and fries?
I think sometimes. Sometimes
Oh.
it's not.
Uh,
Okay, well let's get rid of these real quick.
There's still a lot of high school and college dropouts in high position of computer science jobs. Turns out having autism and getting harassed is a common trait in my field. Well, that's awful. You know, funny. My dad is also a college dropout, and he's also high-level computer science.
And he's also... Oh, never mind.
He's a little special socially, but we didn't need to mention that.
I thought we were naming all the similarities, that's all.
Love him to death.
Man, the crits don't actually do that much more damage.
My
Also,
dad
why did I just
probably
say much
actually
3
understands
times?
Gödel, Escher, and Bach. You know what I need?
What?
I need a podcast to explain each chapter of Gödel, Escher, and Bach to me. I process things mainly orally. Aurally. A-U-R-A-L-L-Y.
Call it Gödel, Escher, Bach, and View.
Should I make that podcast? Viger says not being neurotypical is a superpower. Yeah. And possibly a weakness.
How do you avoid damage in this room? I asked you.
No, you just take it right to the face.
I'd like to say that enemy is stuck outside the level. Fairly certain that's a crystal as well.
Oh no! Is he just gonna stay there and buff? Can he move?
He cannot move.
No!
I cannot hit him, I think. It's probably not a crystal because these guys aren't impervious, but I believe at the end of this I will be stuck here forever. So let's see.
Let's see indeed. Alright.
It is a crystal. Interesting. Oh, I can hit
Oh,
him.
you can hit him. You might want to still take a picture of this, but...
Yeah, let's do the bug report thing. Is that not the right button? Oh, this wasn't.
Your enemy is stuck in a rare place. Hey, Superman doesn't weak to boring green rocks. Social awkwardness is just a nerf because I was created too powerful to begin with. Huh? Maybe. Maybe.
There we go.
Poor little enemy. He got away from his flock. Now, if only Sakurai would bother nerfing Bayonetta. Is she really powerful, Alex?
He was in Smash 4.
We haven't really seen any Bayonetta players. Her hitboxes are still annoyingly large, says Vigray. I see. Pichu is a beast in this game, says Vigray. Yeah, there were some competitive Pichus playing. And I thought Pichu was supposed to be weaker than Pikachu.
It's a new game, new rules.
Okay.
Alright. Don't do that. That's where I need to stand.
Oh, dang, we can't hit him from here. Oh, you hit him back into the level.
Interesting.
Almost had me.
Hello, Zeus.
You seem in dire need of some assistance, nephew. So of course I dropped what I was doing and then sought you out as quickly as I could.
I'm sure you did.
Uh-huh, for sure. Pichu barely takes damage from its moves in this game. It's way too fast, it's short, so a bunch of people move. Projectiles miss it.
Yeah, it's really, really small, which is not good.
I wonder if they're gonna change that.
I don't know, it'd be weird for them to adjust a fighter's entire size.
Yeah.
That'd be a first for the
Is
series.
there another way to change Pichu though?
Give me bigger hitboxes. Hurt boxes, I mean.
Pichu reminds me of Oddjob and GoldenEye 07. 007, excuse me. Gonna let you know that it's 4:58, and I'm gonna
Wow.
take the doggo out. Here is the chat, so you can hang out with Vibrate. Oddjob is so short, so none of your moves, shots hit him. He can just run up to you and stab you without ever being able to hit him. Unbalanced.
That, and he had special, unique grenades.
Didn't come back.
I know it's cold outside, but
Hey.
I still gotta go.
What do you think you're doing? Oh my god.
Damn it.
Dang, I had to die for that. Ugh. Wonder if there was a better way I could have gone about that. I mean, probably.
One more window.
Still, it was the best part of the game. Yeah, the multiplayer mode. Duke is Sriracha, confirmed. I don't think that's confirmed at all. I think that's the opposite of the truth. Okay. Guess we'll get... None of these are really good. There wasn't a shop here, was there? No. So I guess let's get some ambrosia. Because who needs darkness anyway?
Come on then. Don't trust me again.
Okay, well, we can go to the shop. There's a mini shop
sale.
here. Greater power from the next boon you find isn't very useful now. Have you played ukulele? No, I haven't. I played Hat in Time. There was a blood gate here, wasn't there? I don't think I care, though. Slain foes dropping healing items is pretty good, so I'm going to choose that and then go for the Palm of Power. Free one for the Bone
God's
Hydra.
given me strength.
Alright, let's get some more
On it.
chances to get deadly strikes. Might pick it up because it's on sale tonight. I also need to get Firewatch tomorrow. I heard Ukulele was not very good.
Not finished yet.
But Cerberus.
No, not Cerberus.
Oh, sorry. Not your dog. That is Cobra.
Somebody mentioned once that like Cerberus might be a boss at some point, which would be awful.
Yeah, your own dog.
I mean,
That
you
would
you can already
suck.
talk to a boss in the.
So I want some water.
Oh no. I don't know how you avoid damage on these. I feel like there is guaranteed damage in this fight, which is really unfortunate, especially for a roguelike. Maybe I ought to just wait until they spawn some enemies so I can get healing items out of them. I feel like that might be my best bet. I know these things drop healing items. So, 15% chance for me to get healing items. And he's spawning 3 enemies every once in a while. Do the math.
Sorry, every once in a while isn't enough for me to do the math. Thank you.
Yep. So I've actually lost health with the strategy so far.
Oh, Viper's gonna get Firewatch. Duke is Sriracha confirmed.
I already read all that.
Goodness.
What's the most recent message?
Oh, the Switch version I have heard was a more cohesive experience than the PS4 or XPO ports. Seems to be talking about Firewatch.
Ukulele.
Oh.
I said it was bad.
Oh. Let's see. Here, Duke.
There's a, oh my god, I just noticed this. There's a teeny tiny timer on the eggs. Like, so tiny you would never ever be able to see it. Also, can we please get the 15% chance to drop healing items in here? I know it's possible. I've seen it happen. Second
Yeah,
is
4,
spawning.
3, 2,
Look,
1.
you would never be able to see that if you were moving at all.
Wait, why is it dropping gold when it comes out? Because it's dying, I guess?
That is pretty funny.
I say they keep that. Three, 2, 1. No healing for you.
Really? I mean, I'm at 6 health, no death defying left, so there's no reason for me to go out there.
Arturo says, "You haven't stopped streaming yet. Yay!"
Ha. Well, sorry to say, Arturo, we probably will be ending soon. I think this is my last run. And it's right here, and I'm 6 health, so
Glad you got to join us for so long
one way
today,
or another,
though.
it's ending.
Just because Sriracha and Duke are on stream together doesn't mean anything. Steve Urkel and Steven Quell have been on stream together too. Screen together, excuse me. Now there's that whole genre of sketch comedy on YouTube in which there's only one person doing the entire sketch.
Maybe they can't. I
As
thought they
different
I
actors.
thought they could drop. I have Lamia, so Slay and Foes have a 15% chance to drop healing items. I thought I'd seen them drop it before.
I have seen it too.
One of those kills me, by the way.
Oh, good.
Wow. Am I just this unlucky?
I miss ABC Family. Thank God it's Friday shows. Except for Full House. That was not part of my experience, so sorry that I don't understand your reference. Just gonna respond. Arturo says, "Lol, imagine making cookies like this for Christmas." Jeez! That's spooky. It's a Christmas kappa.
Dust.
I wonder when he does voice lines. Is it just determined by
Maybe
chance?
I have to kill the eggs for them to drop healing. I don't know. I guess I'm just dead.
Statistically, one should have spawned by now, but too bad. Yeah, when the projectile hits something, it makes a little box of fuzziness.
I still have never seen this little box of fuzziness.
Take a look.
Was it happening there?
No, it was doing more of a circle. I think it only glitches sometimes.
I'm not seeing a box of fuzziness.
Yeah, it wasn't doing it that time either. Oh well, maybe you'll never. Maybe they'll fix it before it ever happens. Tiger is tempted to make an NES port of the Yule log. I remember I used to watch cartoons, and then the show like that comes on. I remember they played the laugh track too much. Is Arturo? That's your only experience with that? Did you get more damage after dodging?
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool beans. So yeah, guess those guys can't drop healing items.
I remember when I was your age, YouTube didn't exist and we used Google Video for everything. It was a weird time. Lots of webcam musician videos as well. Interesting. I would try to watch them, but they're boring.
Me during my time at work.
Hades, are you
If
working?
you don't mind, I'd love it if you told me more about your muse, Eurydice.
Never has there been someone as splendorous as my Eurydice. She was so gentle, beautiful, and true that it would make your heart ache just to think on it. And she inspired roughly 711 songs of mine.
That's a lot of songs.
That's
Roughly.
quite a few. She sounds like she was a real catch, all right. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, when he said
Thank you for sharing
muse,
your
he
memory
meant like
with me.
like an actual person.
Thank you for listening, my friend. Eurydice, she likewise used to listen to me all the time.
Oh. So is she like dead?
Why don't I listen to you more in my chambers?
You're not gonna be his muse.
Oh, why, I'm very much
HE
obliged
double
to you for
hockey
giving me
stick,
this
says Arturo.
wonderfully thoughtful gift for me.
Oh, you're gonna cheer up
It's nothing,
Orpheus.
Orpheus. Thank you for all the inspiration through your song. I love your work, mate.
Oh, that's so wholesome of you. Dang, I haven't heard HE double hockey sticks in 20 years, says Gray. Gotta bring together all ages. So does that
Aphrodite.
mean that Eurydice, like, is going to come down to the underworld, or
I don't know.
did she leave? Oh, I'm so sad for him. Money, money, money.
At times it's called a window to Olympus, for in its acrid? Yeah, I think. Acrid morsels, we can almost see that hallowed mountaintop, and we grow closer to the gods who there reside.
Don't tarry longer than you need to, lad.
Wow.
Okay, Achilles. He's just encouraging us onward. Hi, Meg.
Hi, Meg. I've killed you every run so
It's
far.
embarrassing enough having returned here, much less to be seen talking to you.
No, Meg.
Meg, look, I can dash through the table. Can you do that? You can't do that, can you, Meg? You can't. You can't. Otherwise, you would. But you're not. So look, that guy thought it was funny. It's pretty cool, right, Meg? Okay, see ya.
No wonder she hates you.
She what?
She likes you, definitely. For
Not as
sure.
quickly as it
Oh, okay,
looks.
because it sounded like you said she hated me.
What would give you the impression that she hates you? Maybe her saying that specifically every time she sees you?
But she's joking.
Gray says, work and hobbies are the same for me. I program for really old computers as
No good.
weekend hobby projects, though. I also sometimes design my own computer processors, but not as often as making NES cartridges. Recently, I made a lot of NES games.
Wow, you have to put 100 in every point for God's Pride.
Hmm.
So right now I can get 15% bonus chance for Boon Epic Effects.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if they're gonna add any more
Woo!
categories to the mirror, or if that's all.
Maybe.
I think we have
What?
to say goodbye. Oh, what?
Did you see that?
Did you mean to go in the door?
No, I dashed like backwards and it like shoved me through the wall. Hold on.
What the? What?
Oh, I gotta reproduce that. That's the last thing we're gonna do today is try to reproduce that.
We're gonna bear all night. Currently working on creating an emulator of the IBM quantum computer that will run on the IBM PC computer that was discontinued back in 1987. It'll be available as a 5.25-inch floppy disk. Arturo Game was like, whoa, best of luck! That is cool. I don't know, man. I think it was just so specific. I love how you have a giant animal skin on the ground. Jeez.
It's a bear.
No time to rest. How many
Zach,
times
come
has it
on,
been?
just a little bit of sleep. This project will prove to IBM that I can program for old, modern, and new computers easily. Nice.
I hope they'll include more room decor.
Yeah, me too. We got Achilles and Aphrodite.
And the shields and the or like the weapons. And the scrying pool.
Mm-hmm. There's not too much room for that yet, so maybe they'll let you put it up in the hallway? IBM recently bought Red Hat Enterprise Linux, so I've been trying to get hired by them recently. Ooh, good luck.
Nice. Alright, let's talk to Skelly and then we'll be on our way.
This looked like a shoulder to cry on to you, boyo.
Boyo.
Boyo. They just don't know I exist yet, says Vigray. Gotta get on their radar.
I won't back down. Not now or ever.
27. And then die to Hydra every run. No run is good enough for Hydra.
You did win against Hydra once?
Just once.
Just once. Was it with shield or was it with sword?
It was with sword. It was a sword run where I got the Aphrodite thing where like enemies that are weak take extra damage. You know that thing that I haven't seen a single other time?
Yes.
Yeah, that. So anyway.
We had some good runs today though.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Arturo, especially, we love new faces around here, so...
I think he's been here before.
Really?
I think so.
Really?
And Vigray, love you too, man.
Maybe.
Keep up the good work.
Yeah, bye-bye, Vigray. Good luck with the new job. Boring
Bye.
old face.
Never boring, but a VIP boring old face. Yep, I have, says Arturo.
Oh, okay. I see. My bad, Arturo. I'm sorry I didn't remember you.
Bye. Crying.
Bye-bye.
See you soon.